Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. As you gear up for game day this season, don't forget the MVP in your life. Whether it's a ruby bracelet to show off her team spirit or a timeless Heartland diamond that shines from across the room, we've got the perfect play. Our experts at Sartor Heyman are here to help you make the winning move. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine. It will be breezy and warm, napping high around 90. Tonight, clear skies, and it will be breezy, low around 47. And tomorrow, we'll see lots of sunshine with cooler temperatures, and high expected around 71. Meteorologist Kyle Clucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raising Cane's, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back on this Monday. It's beautiful down here in the capital city, 1040 O Street. And it is partly sunny. And Nick, man, I tell you what, it's even chilly this morning.
It was a little brisk.
Little brisk. We got AG holding it down in H-Town. We got Raff in Sweet Home, Alabama. Gentlemen, how's the weather in H-Town? What's it looking like, AG?
70 degrees and sunny right now.
Gotcha. You guys started off warm out the box.
Yeah.
Out the box.
Yeah, man, it's Texas. It's the South. It's always hot.
AG's dripping sweat from his brow as we speak. It's only 8:30 a.m.
What you got there, Rafferty?
Probably about 65. Not sunny.
Nice.
Not sunny.
Little cloudy.
Alabama's mad they still got you. So
Nick.
There you go. Shots fired early.
You better watch out, Nick. I'll throw a flag on you right away, just like the game on Saturday. Flag.
Well, the sun is shining in Lincoln, and so maybe Lincoln's glad that they don't have you.
Wow. You're going to have the Raff's Roadies on your back today. Raff's Roadies unite.
Raff, it is good to hear from you. You know, all I will say is I hear you text AD during the weekend. You text Bill Bush during the weekend. Never got a response. Never got a text. Never got a text.
You never returned my texts.
That's such a lie. Let's continue with the show.
Real quick, Brad from Baldwin says, Good morning to you, Brad Baldwin. I wanted to give a quick shout out to my daughter, Morgan, and son, Caleb, and their team. Call me an Uber for completing the market-to-market relay on Saturday. Big congrats to you guys on that. All the folks that ran the market-to-market. That is a brutal, long race. And know some folks that did that. Crazy proud of you guys. Congrats to Caleb and to Morgan as well.
And so what's that too? What's that? Old Market to
Old Market Omaha? Yep, Old Market to the Haymarket.
Oh, heck, let's do it next year, guys.
I'll drive.
Here's the thing. Here's what I was going to say. I know a lot of people that did it. A lot of my close friends, including Caleb and Morgan, did it. And there's a reason why I did not participate on their teams.
Yeah, man. Geez, me and Nick were talking about this on the weekend. I just said, some people will look at golf or pickleball or gaming, be like, why do you guys do that? So just kind of teach their own thing.
Well, so a couple of my buddies, one of them was saying how he's like, it's going to be a pretty long day. We'll start about 8:30. We'll get done about 7:45, 7:50 at night. And he was like, I got a 6-mile leg, and then I got a 4-mile leg, and then I got another 4-mile leg. And he's like, but they're spread out with a couple of hours, in between. So
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
So is it a jog, bike, and like?
No, bro, it's running.
It's all running. Okay, when you said legs, so I was like, so they taking turns or they all running and it's like whoever's the lead leg will jump in front of the pack?
Yeah, so essentially your team takes turns. This is
This is
is.
phases.
So because he was talking to me, he's like, I got 6 mile leg first, and then I have about a 2-hour break, and then I got a 4-hour leg, and then I got another 2-hour break, and then I got another 4 mile leg.
Yeah.
So
but you're running the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I saw
not in between
Nick
those
Toronto went
not
8
in between
miles
those.
1 year.
What's that?
Nick Toronto, he did it 1 year. Like, I think it's probably been like 4 years ago. And he ran his like 4 mile leg, then his 3 mile leg, and then he ran 8 miles to finish it out.
Yeah.
And Nick was probably what, 235, 240. I mean, he's a big guy. And there he was coming around the corner.
Oh, he looks like a defensive lineman still.
Yeah,
he's a big dude, man.
Yeah.
Goodness great. Actually more like a linebacker, maybe outside linebacker, but that's some serious running. Big shout out to all those folks that did the market to market on that. Yeah. Again, appreciate
clever, but that's a
bro. Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna drive to the old market tonight.
What concert are you going to?
I'll be shocked if any of our listeners know who it is.
Good music. I never heard of it.
Quinn 92 is the artist. Quinn 92. It's in Roman numerals, so it's Quinn XCII, but it's Quinn 92. But so he's coming to Omaha. I told you before we went on the show when we're on the golf course, my buddies and I, we listen to mostly 2 artists. We listen to a lot, but we have 2 artists that are dominating our playlist: Post Malone and Quinn 92. Well, we saw Post Malone in July. Now we get to see Quinn 92 tonight. I'll be shocked if anybody on the text line knows who that is. But if you're going to the Steelhouse tonight, it's an 8 p.m. concert. Initially, when my buddies were like, "Hey, let's get tickets to Quinn," I was like, "Sweet," thinking it would be on like a Friday or a Saturday. And they said, "Okay, it's on Monday, September 30th at 8 p.m." And I thought, "Holy crap!" And so, we might be dragging a little bit tomorrow morning.
Fellas, we're going to hop to break, come back. We got a lot to discuss today. We got NFL action coming up, and I think Derrick Henry is still running as we speak right now. I think he might be, as much as he was running, he might be down I-95 now towards Florida. Who knows, as much as running he did on Buffalo last night. And also a lot of other scores that took place yesterday.
Joe Flacco? What are your thoughts on Joe Flacco?
Joe Flacco did it to my Steelers, man. It was ugly by the Steelers. Their last possession was just ridiculously dumb, but 3-1, I'll take it. It is what it is. I didn't expect it to be 3-1 at this time, to be honest with you. A lot of other games that took place yesterday.
Greg Zuerlein should have hit a field goal.
Yep. Absolutely.
Chip shot for him.
Yep.
Too bad, Greg.
The guy before him missed as well. So they tried Zuerlein, and he did the same thing as far as that goes. So we'll discuss that when we come back. And, of course, the Huskers take care of business 28-10 against Purdue. Definitely wasn't a pretty game by any stretch of the imagination. To the Texans, too. When me and Super Tomatoes is a spillover, it's like, well, can you be good and growing at the same time? I think you can do both. If you're good, that means you are growing as far as that goes. And I'm not saying Nebraska's great as far as that goes. I'm just going to say Nebraska's a working project. As far as that, a work in process as far as that goes. But we'll discuss that. But a game like Saturday, Nebraska for the past 4 years would have lost that game, in my opinion.
They got an offensive coordinator fired.
Yeah, absolutely. Purdue let theirs go, which we'll discuss that as well.
How do you decide? Never mind.
What's that?
How do you decide that the offense is the problem and the defense, which is statistically worst in the country? Hey, we're going to let you stick.
Well, because he'd have to fire himself because he is the defensive coordinator
for the most part. Yeah, for the most part.
That doesn't add up.
Yeah, because he got defensive player. Walters got defensive coordinator 24/7 defensive coordinator.
A couple of years.
Because you can't, if you fire the defense coordinator, that's looking really at yourself.
Well, and we talk about it all the time, guys. Don't hire who you couldn't fire.
Yes.
And the defense coordinator Kevin Kane came with Ryan Walters from Illinois. And so they were together on that Illinois staff. Graham Harrell obviously did not join him. And so that's the one. But I was just sitting there going, the offense is bad, but the offense doesn't statistically rank worst in the Big Ten Conference like the defense does. So,
well, folks, so most of that second hour, 9 o'clock, we may obviously, I want to mention that before we forget women's volleyball. I'm just getting used to it, just sweeping teams like they're a janitor, man.
Yeah.
Took care of USC. Yes.
Was a
absolutely. It really was, AG. That since SMU, they have just been gangbusters out there, and they take care of business last night at the with a 3-0 sweep over number 20 USC, and welcome Baton Horse down with a lot of nice gestures for her last night, which was cool too. So when we come back, folks, a little NFL, and then it is Nebraska football. Hear your thoughts, hear your texts, hear your calls even. It's The Drive. It's Monday, 93.7 A Ticket.
This is State Senator Carolyn Bosden. Public safety is important in our community. I have a proven record of protecting public safety. I have prosecuted perpetrators of domestic violence, advocated for the rights of child abuse victims, held sexual predators accountable, and fought to keep drug traffickers off our streets. This is Senator Carolyn Bosden, and I will continue to fight to keep our community safe. Vote Carolyn Bosden on November 5th. Paid for by Bosden for Legislature.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Nieder House Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Nieder House's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Nieder House Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Nieder House Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Hey, it's Jake Sorensen. Join us this Tuesday, October 1st from 6 to 8 a.m. when the break meets the bird. That's right, early break at Early Bird, 19th and K from 6 to 8 a.m. Stop by, see myself, Steve Sipple, and Bill Bush for live remote and the best breakfast in town with free parking. Early Bird, 19th and K on Tuesday, October 1st. We'll see you there.
Hey farmers, wouldn't it be nice if you could cut your herbicide cost by up to 85%? Now you can with Green Eye technology for your sprayer. Green Eye's system integrates seamlessly with your current sprayer and works by identifying and spraying only the weeds. Reduce the threat of herbicide resistance, be environmentally friendly, and save a ton of money. Oh, and there's no acres fee. This is the precision spraying solution you've been waiting for. Contact Boyk Farmers Outfitters to get set up with Green Eye or check them out at BOECK.farmoutfitters.com.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we are out of the gate for September with a very special GMC sales offer. We must move out all new GMC truck inventory fast. So right now at Koppel, we are offering true GM supplier pricing for everyone. Yes, you heard right. True GM supplier pricing on all GMC Sierras. That's over $12,000 off on select models. That's GM supplier pricing, $12,000 off on Sierras. Do not wait. Stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick.
All right.
Folks, a lot of NFL action yesterday. I'm not sure how your NFL team did. Let us know on the text line how your NFL team did this week, because my Steelers didn't get it done. 3-1. I'll take it. Didn't expect it, but there's too much to go into with that in the last space. And if you didn't watch that game, the last possession of the game, Pittsburgh was down 17-3. Got it within, it was 27-24, and the center hiked the ball to Dikembe Mutombo. I was that high up, so that we lost 12 there.
Then they realized that Justin Fields is playing quarterback.
Yeah. That last series was just a debacle. So they still had a chance, but did not get it done. But there was a lot of good games that were on yesterday. Let's start with the one just from last night. First of all, you guys, let me ask you guys this. Are you still buying or selling Buffalo after last night?
I'm still buying. They just played against a good team. A team I'm buying. I'm buying.
AG, that same team that lost at home against the Raiders last week.
Yeah, I'm still buying. It's
the
early.
Raiders who lost to Carolina Panthers, absolutely a horrible team.
What?
He's drawing the inference.
He's drawing
conclusions
with a roller coaster method.
Okay, but I'm like, they didn't lose to the Carolina Panthers. I thought you said that. That's what I thought I heard.
The Ravens lost to the
Raiders, and then the Raiders to the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, the Raiders lost to Carolina.
It's the first part of the season still. Like I said, I'm buying on both teams being well, making it to the playoffs. They just met against each other, and now face to face, we know who has the better team right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long season. This is a marathon, not a race.
Mm-hmm.
Raff, I was always told that, and once I got in the league, it is a marathon, not a race. So hats goes off to to the Ravens in this dub, but you got 2.5, maybe more, 3 months of football left before all the dust settles and we find out who's in and who's not in.
Raff, what about you?
Yeah, I think the big thing is you want to get those wins to get those home field advantage playoff games. I mean, Baltimore night game, they played really well. Running game was going, but I don't know if I want to go up to Buffalo and play Josh Allen in, December or January either. I mean,
Right.
So I'm still buying the Bills. I mean, as long as you got Josh Allen at quarterback, you've got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nick, what about you?
Well, I think it's important to also note that there were three notable injuries, including Matt Milano for Buffalo last night, and they were out. And so going on the road, Derrick Henry is so hard to stop. But then you throw in Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers is a true wide receiver one nowadays. Like they've figured out a way to work it really well. I think you still buy. Guys, I was shocked by just the number of injuries that are plaguing some teams already this season, this early in the season, because like the Chargers, Herbert's not fully healthy. They were out Derwin James yesterday, if I remember correctly. I think they're also out another defensive guy. But I mean, these are notable injuries that are happening to some guys that are hurting them in some important games, divisional games.
Here's why that I'm still buying both teams. Okay, I'm still buying both. You have a Ravens team that lost against the Chiefs, lost against the Raiders, and then they come and take care of business here. They're still finding out who they are as far as that goes, establishing themselves. You look at Buffalo and Raff, like as you said, I'm not trying to mess with Buffalo and Josh Allen up in Buffalo any time of the year, let alone when it gets cold. These two teams at AG, like you said, I think you said it perfectly. It's early. This is a marathon, man. That's why even with like I said with the Steelers losing that, I'm like, okay, 3-1, so be it. Next week, got the Cowboys. It's a marathon. If any team showed that last year, was Pittsburgh is getting getting boat raced every week and still end up with a winning season, a chance for the playoffs. So I don't have any red flags for either one of these teams right now. You got a team last night with the Ravens at night, hyped up. They were just hot, man. Derrick Henry, the train was rolling, but I'm still buying both of these teams. I said both of these teams, the best football is still ahead of them yet, man. But Derrick Henry, it was special to watch a man that big run like that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just, it is, man.
Impressive.
It is. It's like watching a defensive end playing running back.
Yeah, it's a problem. When I found out, when I saw his first couple of games at Alabama, I'm like, is this really what's going on? This is how they finding running backs these days? I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so unfair. I'm like, if I had another 4 inches added to me with my run style, oh my goodness, it would have been a problem.
It would have been a problem.
It was a problem at 6 feet, 6'1" or whatever I was. This 6'4", 250.
6'4".
It just is beyond recognition of what a running back coach or offensive coordinator would be like. Oh man, if I had that. And it's a coach and a coaching staff and players that have that in the backfield. Two teams.
You had guys making business decisions late in the third and fourth quarter when they seen Derrick Henry running up. And Big Bird, I think you nailed it right here, brother. He goes, it should be against the law for a man as big as Derrick Henry to run that fast. Dang.
Yeah. AG, as a running back, how important is it to, as silly as this sounds, fall forward, right? Like, because that's one thing I always noticed with Derrick Henry is the dude never doesn't get 1 or 2 yards. Like if he's going downhill, and so much of it is just because he falls forward.
And that's such an important thing. And good running backs do that because it got brought to my attention, I think in either in Seattle, my second year, or my first year in Green Bay, my coach mentioned it. AG, try to fall forward, just get an extra yard. Extra yards accumulate over the length of the game, And I'm like, okay. I'll say, well, I might have to just run a little extra harder to always fall forward because guys are trying to tattoo me every other play. So like, let me bring this into my game plan. And so that's what I started doing. And even to the point where I had defenders telling me that during the game, hey man, you always fall forward. Dang, I hate that. Because they know that's an extra yard. That's first down. That's a touchdown. That's a problem. That's when you look at the percentages, third and short, fourth and short, who they got in the backfield. They got number 30 and number 33. In Seattle, I was at one point in my second year in the league, I led the league in third down and short and fourth down and short conversions because I understood how those inches counted. I didn't care. I mean, I did care how it was going for the big home run run. Like if I could get out, you give me some space like Derrick Henry did. Give me that gap, open that field up. I'll run out. I'll run away from everybody. But I also know how important getting that short yardage conversion is because when it's 4th and 1, a defense, all that's in their mind is let's get off this field. And then when you shut the door and say, boom, oh, we got another first down, they'd be like, dang. they put that kickstand on, like, oh man, we gotta do another 4 plays with this dude and this offense. So it's just a mentality thing. You got to have it in you as a runner to always fall forward. That's why.
Well, some of the other scores, Bengals end up taking care of the Panthers 34-24. Steelers again dropped.
They made it interesting though.
They did. They did. 27-24. The Rams lose to the Bears 24-18, a much needed win for the Bears. And the Jets, Raff, your Broncos snuck out a cold one there in East Rutherford. Not cold, but just rainy and miserable.
Yeah.
A 10-9 win there. Raff, real quick on that Broncos game. What are your thoughts on that one, brother?
Great defensive game out of the Broncos. I sent you the one clip of the passing. I think in the first half, he completed 5 passes for -9 yards, something like that.
Was that Aaron or was that
Bo Nix?
Bo Nix? Oh, okay.
But yeah,
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
They got it done. I mean,
ugly.
A road game against Aaron Rodgers is not easy. So I'll take it.
Defense,
And then you look at the Broncos too. They lost their starting middle linebacker captain with a blown ACL. So they were playing with basically 2 new linebackers. So I'll take it.
Absolutely. Big win for Broncos yesterday. Got it done. Saints and the Falcons. The Falcons ended up beating a very hot New Orleans team, man, 26-24. And AG, your Packers, they battled back, but man, they just came up a little. That was a heck of a game, man.
Oh, it was. I say battle back, and they found out some things about themselves, right? They found out that it's not gonna. You got your starter back. It's not going to be as easy, Right. It teaches Jordan, like, okay, I do got to knock some rust off. Even though I started the season, but I missed 2 games. 2 games in the first part of the month. The first quarter of the NFL season is crucial to your. Even if you're a veteran, it's crucial to your timing.
Right.
Quarterback to your wide receivers, to your O linemen, running back to your O linemen, and guys blocking downfield. You starting to learn. Like I remember, getting those blocks early from the wide receivers and falling up on their ankles. They hated that. Robert Ferguson, Antonio Fripp, they're like, AG, man, don't fall on my ankles. I'm going to block for you. So I knew how to run past them. I make sure, okay, when I fall, I'm going to fall away from them. I'm not going to fall towards their ankles, and then I know how to hit their blocks. If they're blocking, pushing out to the right, I'm going to cut up left inside. So it's just, you learn those little timing things. And now coming back, those are kind of misnomers that people don't think about once the game starts going and it's fast-paced football. So then you kind of say, oh man, I'm a little off, but it's still, like I said, it's still early. It's still, we're just now walking into October. So here we go.
Texans take care of the Jaguars 24-20. Tampa Bay puts a beat down on Philly. There's some problems in Philly, I would agree, though. Yes. 49ers took care of the Patriots 30-13. The Commanders, man, they're getting it done. 42-14 over the Cardinals. And the KC takes care of business, 17-10, the hard-fought game against the Chargers yesterday. And the Raiders squeak one out past Cleveland, 20-16. So, like you mentioned,
some interesting ones tonight.
Yes.
Battle of the Titans and the Dolphins.
Yes.
And then the Lions and the Seahawks tonight.
It's going to be 2 good games tonight. Your Lions, Nick, play tonight, man.
They
your
do.
Lions.
They do 7:15.
Real quick, before we go to break, what do you think of your Lions tonight?
I think they get the job done.
Get the job done.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
One thing that doesn't get talked about enough, the job that Baker Mayfield does.
He's balling.
I mean, that guy has completely rejuvenated his career. And part of it is helpful with a guy like Mike Evans, a reliable target, but also Chris Godwin.
1,000-yard receiver.
And then you had a touchdown to Trey Palmer yesterday. That's what got the scoring started for Tampa Bay. It was a touchdown to Trey Palmer, who was finally back after he was injured, I believe, the first couple of games. So he got back yesterday.
I just can't get over Cliff Kingsbury.
What about him?
Just the way he's just remade himself offense coordinator. He's still got the passing, what he does, but he's incorporated a little bit of a running game into it. Washington's dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
I think he's learned something. I think he's learned something from being at the college level and then being at the pro level when he was the head coach for the Cardinals, that you got to have adjustments for everything and everybody. And then to have Jaden Daniels come in playing like he's playing is part of the reason is because of his OC, how he's calling plays, and how he's, like I said, they're introducing the playbook to him at a lower level so he gets it faster and you see his gameplay. And he may not be doing it. He may be doing it in a certain way that Jaden is just able to get it and then boom, lock on coverages and understand where he has to go first with the ball. But real quick in the chat, Eric says, I hope Anthony Richardson learns how to slide. I do too. I'm like, man, come on, man. I know he's 240, and it's a mental thing where I know he's thinking. He's like, look, I'm 240. I'm the size of most linebackers in the NFL these days. But like I said, he got Jonathan Taylor.
And AJ,
let JT take the hits, man, not me.
If you're the OC, why do you even call that play, knowing he's hurt?
Well, that means Anthony didn't relay the message.
Something should be relayed by under no circumstances do you run right now. You do.
I don't know if it was a call play when the first play he got hit on. That was a call play, but then he took off on the second one. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a call. It looked like he did step back to drop back and then took off, but found out right away that this was a mistake. Still was a lot sore.
Absolutely,
more damaged than what he thought, and that's where he came out the game. But it has to be something. It's having a conversation with him and say, hey, you don't have to try to beat everybody up.
No,
because everybody's going to beat you up because he's not used to slide. He wants to be the aggressor. He can't do that. He could do it at the college level. He could do it at the high school level.
Yeah, he found out yesterday. He got to stop doing that.
And the thing is, people that he's going against, what he doesn't realize, they are trained assassins on how to hit people.
Mm-hmm.
It's just easier said than that, because linebackers, DBs, they train every day on how to tackle people, especially quarterbacks in a certain way, and all of it involves strength and power. And so, not that saying he doesn't have it, but when his body's taking it, not knowing when to engage the contact at the right time or just slide, that's where he's falling short right now.
Folks, when we come back, quick history segment before we dive into Nebraska football for the second hour to get your thoughts and opinions just overall. We'll dissect that one, of course, today and probably tomorrow as well before we turn to homecoming weekend. Nebraska takes on Rutgers at 3 p.m., I believe, on Saturday, Memorial Stadium for homecoming. So we'll be back, folks. It's Monday. It's The Drive. It's a Husker win victory. Victory for the Huskers. Husker win victory. Husker victory win. Whatever you want to call it. They won. They won is about as ugly as I just said that, but they won. It's The Drive, 937 Ticket. Be right back.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Fall is here, which means it's time to dive into a new lineup of autumn flavors at Wings and Rings. Your home away from home during football season. Their all-star lineup of wing sauces is adding 2 new impact players, curry garlic and pumpkin chili. Need something delicious before kickoff? How about starting your meal with their brand new chorizo nachos and loaded fries? You better act fast. These new tastes of autumn won't be here long. So make the trip to one of their 2 Lincoln locations today on O Street or Village Lane.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call John Henry's at 402-435-5555 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-435-5555.
Old School with DP and J.
On your scale of 1 to 7, because the Husker in you, the player in you, and then the football analyst, where were you?
That's a good question. I probably was 7 would be, we're back. I'd probably say I look at all of it, probably 4.5, 5. I have a lot of good teach tape, and I can keep the pedal to the metal.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Davis Plumbing is a locally owned company specializing in a wide range of plumbing services for both commercial and residential customers. Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and has a team of experienced plumbers ready to help you with any project, big or small. Customer satisfaction and peace of mind is their number one priority. So for any commercial or residential project, give Davis Plumbing a call today at 402-525-6922. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Vicky, you were in college,
Yeah.
and around during the heyday.
yeah.
So
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're saying that tells me there's something to it.
Bruh, it was next level. And I'm talking about, I was in there for when they played Washington. I've been in there for Oklahoma and Nebraska. I've been in there for Colorado, Nebraska, 1-2s, 1-3s. And look, it was good, but that was next level.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back. It's this beautiful Monday morning here in the capital city. It got me, myself, Nick here at the mothership, Raff and Bama, AG in Houston. For your history segment, folks, which is always a favorite of ours. Get my ratings here together first. Let that music ride for a little second.
As you get that, let me ask, I want you guys to go around and give a rating. 1 to 10, how excited are we that the Major League Baseball playoffs start tomorrow? Do we care at all?
Yes. 1 to 10, I'll take an 8.
Say
Give
1.
me an 8.
Say 1.
I'm excited. I just didn't know it was starting tomorrow. Now is when it gets good. Now is when I start watching baseball. So I would say for me a 6.
Here's the thing. It comes out to be about stress month. Raff, where do you land on this? Do you care at all?
Royals, baby.
Hey,
Let's
so
go.
here's what's interesting. Today, it's the last day of the regular season today. The Braves and the Mets play a doubleheader there's 3 teams that are on the line here. So it gets a little confusing before we get to history, because I guess this is somewhat history. If the Braves win one of the games and the Mets win the other, then the Braves and the Mets are in. But let's say the Braves sweep the Mets in both games today, or the Mets sweep the Braves, that winning team and the Arizona Diamondbacks are in. So the Arizona Diamondbacks are just sitting at home watching, hoping one of the teams, they don't care which one, hoping one of the teams takes both games of the doubleheader. Yeah. But the Braves and the Mets are sitting there going, well, if we don't sweep, frankly, like the Braves are sitting there going, we need to win one of these games or 2 of these games. And the Mets are saying the same thing, where if the Braves win the first game and the Mets win the second game, both of those teams are in and the Diamondbacks are out. It's kind of a crazy scenario.
Did you hear the one scenario that they were kind of kicking around a little bit?
What's that? That
the Braves would forfeit one game, and then the Mets would forfeit the next game, and then they would both get in and eliminate the Diamondbacks. And then it would save their pitchers for the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's important.
It's kind of bizarre. I don't like doing that because I don't like that. Nebraska baseball had that happen to them a couple of years ago. Purdue forfeited a game that if they would have lost, Nebraska would have gotten in, but Purdue, since they didn't play it, they got into the Big Ten tournament. So I don't like that. I have bad feelings about that. But no, it's starting. And the Royals, speaking of the Royals, they go to Baltimore tomorrow to start the wild card series. They play at 1:30, I believe, tomorrow afternoon. So it's a day game for the Kansas City Royals. Anyway.
Well, as far as like I said, I'm excited for the playoffs to start. I like about it, man.
And Spencer Schwellenbach is starting for the Braves today.
Yeah,
so
really?
it's a big day for a couple of former Huskers.
Absolutely. Everyone's heard about testosterone replacement therapy, but how do you know who to trust? Ageless Men's Health is the nation's leader in testosterone and weight loss. No upselling, no unnecessary supplements, just real solutions. With a team of registered nurses and nurse practitioners, they look at your whole health and create a playbook you'll understand. They use the best products, including HCG, to keep your body safe and protect you from fertility. This is the best team in the game, and they've ready to earn your trust. Google Ageless Men's Lincoln and check out their 175-plus star reviews. In Husker history, this week in Husker history, folks, and this was something I can remember like it was yesterday, 1994, Wyoming gave us all that we can handle in a 42-32 win that we had in that game. Quarterback Brooke Behringer partially collapsed lung. And the following week, we played K-State, where Matt terminated with the start. And LP probably had one of the hardest, raggediest, what I mean by raggedy, and just blue collar, down the alley, drag your knuckles, because he got a cast on his hand. And we just pounded the ball over and over against K-State and won that one. So never forget that when Terminator, Coach Osborne comes to the locker room and says, Terminator, you're starting. Terminator comes out and takes care of business. And that was that game, Raff, you remember, where Troy Dumas busted that dude's face mask, man.
Oh, jacked his face mask all over.
Yes.
I remember that. I was watching the highlights when I was in high school. I was like,
absolutely. Lou and High Lou and Big T, Troy Dumas lit. I was surprised he seriously got up, man. I thought he was like knocked out. I mean, he hit him so hard in that game, man. Yeah. Raff, what you got, brother?
I got a birthday.
Nice.
54 years old today. Number 52, Eric Piatkowski.
Pike is 54
today.
54, dang. I didn't know Pike was 4 years older than I was, man. Huh. Happy birthday to former Husker Pike. What you got, AGZ?
Yeah. So I got, back in 2006, the first ever televised esports tournament was played on the USA Network, and it was my favorite game, my favorite shooter of all time, Halo. So Halo 2 tournament was televised then. But video games and esports didn't catch on until Twitch hit the scene in 2011. Mm-hmm. So there you go.
Love it.
2006, Halo 2. That's the shooter. Hey, Magnum, get that dome piece going. Love it. Headshots all day, baby. Headshots all day.
I have a Twitch account.
Come on, Raff. You got to go on. I'll teach you. I'll remind you.
I have one. I follow Nick Sainert.
Thank you.
We got to get a game before the season's over, Nick.
We still haven't gotten the game in.
Come on, Nick.
This is bad. Yeah. You got to figure it out.
You better figure it out. I'll be in town this weekend, bro.
Keep running from me. Well, okay. So how about that? How about that then? We'll just do. How about this? I'll bring my PlayStation down here.
Okay.
And we'll just play our game at the ticket.
Sounds good. I'll be there Friday night, but then Saturday, obviously, I'll be there.
Yeah. We'll just
Pre-game and then post-game. I'll come post-game too.
We'll plan for it before the pregame show on Saturday.
Sounds good to me.
Because that way there's no excuses about internet lag, nothing like that. It's all
I don't want to hear none of that.
You're saying that AEG was going to say there was going to be internet
No,
lag?
I was going to say there was internet
Is that excuse? I know not to complain about that because you can't control it. You just got to play.
You can't control it, but mine has been acting up a fool lately. So we need to do that local online in-person match here at the station. Pregame will start at what it would be 12:30. So let's just plan on we'll come down here at 11 o'clock.
Okay. I could do
All
it.
right.
Yeah, we gotta be there early anyway.
11 a.m.
Well, folks, we'll be right back, and we got all Husker football to discuss when we come back. Unknown texter 0167. Thanks for the visual of the scenario.
Yeah. Worst
like
team
that.
of all time. Doesn't change.
I like that.
It's the White Sox.
Folks, we'll be back to discuss Husker football win over against Purdue. It's The Drive, 937 Ticket.
Hey farmers, wouldn't it be nice if you could cut your herbicide cost by up to 85%? Now you can with Green Eye technology for your sprayer. Green Eye's system integrates seamlessly with your current sprayer and works by identifying and spraying only the weeds. Reduce the threat of herbicide resistance, be environmentally friendly, and save a ton of money. Oh, and there's no acres fee. This is the precision spraying solution you've been waiting for. Contact Boyk Farmers Outfitters to get set up with Green Eye or check them out at BOECK.farmoutfitters.com.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right, most recommended Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Fall is here, which means it's time to dive into a new lineup of autumn flavors at Wings and Rings, your home away from home during football season. Their all-star lineup of wing sauces is adding 2 new impact players, curry garlic and pumpkin chili. Need something delicious before kickoff? How about starting your meal with their brand new chorizo nachos and loaded fries? You better act fast. These new tastes of autumn won't be here long. So make the trip to one of their 2 Lincoln locations today on O Street or Village Lane. Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their brand new caramel apple butter cream cheese or apple coffee cake muffins through their new partnership with local apple orchard Picnic Hill. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and proud to be involved in our community. Property tax relief is important to every family. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history, and I will continue to advocate for property tax relief. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th. Paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
Davis Plumbing is a locally owned company specializing in a wide range of plumbing services for both commercial and residential customers. Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and has a team of experienced plumbers ready to help you with any project, big or small. Customer satisfaction and peace of mind is their number one priority. So for any commercial or residential project, give Davis Plumbing a call today at 402-525-6922. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Gray. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Gray.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Right, folks, we are back on this Victory Monday. Nebraska takes care of Purdue 28-10. They're in West Lafayette. And gentlemen.
Knew that was coming.
Gentlemen, overall thoughts. AG, Raff, Nick, fellas. AG, start off. What's your overall thoughts on the game, man?
Good game, because you had a game where it was basically not much moving the first half, really probably was the late third quarter is where our defense started creating turnovers, or Purdue just started giving up the ball. And that was a little spark to get the team kind of rolling, because up until that time, we just had kind of not a stalemate of the game because we were ahead, but it was just a game that nobody had really came out and said, all right, this is our game, we're about to dominate. It was kind of back and forth. But then after that, those few turnovers in the third quarter, then it was just the game just got blown up from there for Purdue. Their whole game plan went downhill from there, and Nebraska took over, was able to dominate the rest of the game.
Raff, what's your thoughts, man?
Well, first game on the road, get a W. That's good. I think there's still, like me from a coach perspective, I guess I kind of like it a little bit because you got the W, and it was, I mean, at the end it wasn't close, but you also can come back, today, and you don't have to. I don't think you have to worry about your team having too big of a head and worry about a letdown next week. I think they, like Coach Rule said it, like I think you talked about it in the spillover about. I think you can be a good team, but still have stuff to work on. And I think Coach Rule said that. I think he's always said that. He's like, I think I have a good team. Are we at championship level? No, we're not, but that's something we're working to. And I think, but then also you've got to look at the kicking issue. I mean, that they've got to find something, or just not do it at all, because that is terrible.
Nick.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to unpack here. In all honesty, I think when you look at some things Nebraska did well, I think you can really say good things about the defense. Granted, right, they didn't play the most dominant offense in the country on Saturday, but they took care of business, and frankly, Nebraska's defense allowed them to stay in that game. I go back to what Tony White said after the Illinois game, where he talked about, you got a QB that's balling up there, putting up 24 points for your offense, and the defense isn't helping them out. Well, then we saw now the following week where Nebraska's defense was doing their job, right? They allowed some things to happen, obviously, and it wasn't a perfect day by any means. But I thought the tackling was decent for the most part. I thought that it could have gotten more pressure on Hudson Card at times. It still feels like we're yet to see a dominant game from both Ty Robinson and Nash Hutmaker. I think those are two guys that we heard so much about in the offseason, and maybe teams can plan a little bit better for them now this year. But it feels like we have yet to really see Nebraska's front four outside of the Colorado game have a really dominant performance, right? Like, we haven't heard much from Cam Lenhart this year. We haven't learned or heard much about Nash this year. And a lot of times in the trenches, maybe you're doing the dirty work that frees up guys like John Bullock and other outside linebackers and Jamari Butler. But still, like last year, we still saw those guys wreak havoc. So through it all, Nebraska gets the win, right? The score looks a little bit different. Maybe isn't indicative of how they performed, especially on offense. But ultimately, Nebraska, what did they do? They got a turnover when they needed it most in the fourth quarter, right? That kind of put the nail in the coffin. And that's something that they did not do in previous games. They figured out a way to make the adjustments at halftime, and in a season where through the first 4 games, you had not played all that well or fundamentally sound in quarters 3 and 4. So you changed some of the trends. You did some things differently on Saturday, and ultimately you get your 4th win of the year.
A few glaring things for me. Like I said, there's a lot to unpack, so we'll definitely talk about this the rest of the day and a lot tomorrow as well, because there is a lot to unpack with this game. The thing that was the most glaring to me, which was most glaring to everyone, and we already know what that is, special teams. You look at the first one, the first quarter at 8:50 in the first, the distance from 42. Hole missed that one. Second quarter, 9:36 on the clock, distance was 42. That was blocked. Hole again, second quarter, 4 seconds left in, 32 yards, blocked. You guys, this right here, okay, that's my number one. Number two, and which I'll get to in a second, is the penalties. We had 11 penalties for 94 yards. They had 13 penalties for 165. Yeah. Now, have we seen some bad ref? And yes, we've had some atrocious refing, because I still to this day do not know how Fedoni was pass interference. I don't understand that. He didn't touch the guy, for heaven's sake.
No, he did exactly in a rub route situation. I was a part of a run route combination and concept. That's like you can't get no better than what Finoti did on that route. Because you have to like how the referees throw the flag is when you make it like a bad acting job. So give Finoti the Oscar, please, because he did it so good you couldn't tell he was trying to create a rub there.
Well, he even tried to get out of the way. I mean, actually,
that's the point.
He had the right to run through him if he wanted to.
That is the whole point of it. You on a rub route, you're in your head is you're creating a rub, but you're not going to create the contact because that's when the referees will come in and be like, all right, you initiated contact. Like if he initiates the contact, that's the problem. And so he did a fantastic job, and to still get the flag is still beyond me to this point.
It was atrocious, man. It was atrocious to see that. So 11 for 94. There were still some calls in there against Nebraska.
Oh,
they've got to get cleaned up, man. Just some boneheaded calls. You know, the offsides, the legal procedures, things like that are just messy. But it didn't cost us the game this time. Nebraska goes on. They score 7 points in the third quarter, and they reel off 21 real quick ones in the fourth to really take the game away. With that being said, with the special teams guys, okay, think about Buschini. Had a beautiful punt in the first quarter, I believe. And it goes down up. So I think it bounces like at the 5 or the 6 and goes down at 2 or 3. Our gunners were so out of place. They were the concession stands. They were so far out of place.
Yeah, they're down in the end zone, 5 yards
deep. The end zone. Raff, AG, those are the type of things with special teams against a better team. I'm going to tell you right now, Greg Schiano with Rutgers, we make those same mistakes against them. We're going to pay for it big time. We're going to pay for it if we cannot get our special teams fixed. Because you think about it, if you're a defensive coordinator, you're saying to at least I'm saying to myself, look, keep Nebraska in 3rd and longs. Because if they're kicking a field goal, I'll take my chances. I would rather go with our field goal kicker right now than if saying like this. I would rather them go with their field goal kicker if you're a defense coordinator than have Raiola out there on a 4th and 8 or 4th and 9 or 4th and 12 at the 35 or the 38 because you figured I'll take my chance with Holman.
Here's the way
and that's not a knock against him. First of all, it's just a simple reality. We don't have a consistent kicker right now with Alvano being out.
I would say, well, even
when he was in there,
I was going to say,
even when he was in, he missed his as well.
That's maybe the thing that gets my gears grinding the most is we can't sit here because Tim Brando, and I love Tim Brando, but Tim Brando was doing it on the broadcast against Illinois and having this feeling of like, yeah, Nebraska, they're without their starting kicker. That does not change it. It's been a special teams blunder. The last year and change.
I have never seen the special teams this bad.
That is the problem. I mean, go back to 2021. It was bad for Nebraska when Nebraska had 7 different kickers attempt a field goal at some point during the season. I mean, they were out there trying to get club soccer guys on the team to try to kick field goals for Nebraska. So
I'd open it up again.
Here's what I kind of get to though. This is what I found and was thinking about after the Purdue game on Saturday night is the statistic that I mentioned last week going into Purdue. Nebraska's last Big Ten game that was not settled by by less than 7 points was Purdue. Mm-hmm. This one was obviously settled by more than 7 points. What do you expect Saturday's game against Rutgers to be? What about the following week on the road at Indiana? You left 9 points on the field there. And that's what your whole mantra all offseason supposedly has been, this chasing 3. So
we're still chasing.
Yeah, but like I saw all the jokes on Twitter and like all this of like, oh, they chasing 3, like missing 3. Like I get it. It's funny, but it's also frustrating as hell.
No, it ain't funny to me at all. Those memes just piss me off. Because you had one from 42 yards missed, 44 yards blocked, 32 yards blocked. So you're looking, not only are we missing field goals, we're not even protecting long enough to get the field goal off the turf. It's just simple. Those are the things, you guys, that drive me crazy. Is that something that's fixable that just seems so much a part of the DNA of the game to where it's going to cost us. I'm just bottom line. It's going to cost if it doesn't get fixed.
To put a statistic to it, I tweeted this out during the game after Nebraska's missed field goal. Their last one. Nebraska as a team, since the start of the 2023 season, 13 of 23 on field goal attempts. Good for 57%.
That's
now granted, they haven't missed a single extra point. Well,
you'd already gotten points.
But the field goal attempts, they're 13 of 23 as a team.
You cannot
since
do that,
2023.
That
Well,
is,
I messaged it out half jokingly about Coach Bush, but the thing is I see is you've got somebody of his caliber that's here in Lincoln, and you've got unlimited analysts. I mean, why wouldn't you just put a call out to Coach Bush and just have him come down there also? I guess that kind of weird. I mean, I understand he's not part of that, that inner family of coaching staff. But when you've got somebody in Lincoln of that caliber, I mean, who's recruited Joe Burrow, who's recruited Alex Smiths, and you've got somebody in Lincoln and you can have an unlimited analysts, why wouldn't you, make that phone call? I guess I question that a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you my thing with it right now. I don't care what you call the Ghostbusters. You need to do something to get this special teams fixed, because it's not only just not just John Homoravano. We've had snaps that were blundered. We had protection that was blundered, holds that weren't held right. As far as holding the ball with the right way. It's just it's so frustrating to see this part that it's something that can be fixable, man.
It was funny because on the postgame show, we had a couple of texts regarding why don't they get Ja'Cory Barney Jr. back there returning punts? And this is on the conversation of those special teams. I don't mean to frame it in that it's only the place kickers whose fault it is, because
it's a whole unit.
Because
it's everybody.
Nebraska had to switch snappers, and this might be a thing that went unnoticed. They went from Flaggy to another snapper. I can't think of the name right now, but they changed snappers at halftime, and it's fine, whatever. But the snap, the hold wasn't good, and the hold you got a 5th-year punter and Brian Buschini back there, so it's like you're sitting there going like you got notable names back there doing the job, well, not doing the job, but in the place to do the job. But somebody on the postgame show was like, why don't you get Ja'Cory Barney, somebody that's a little more explosive back there returning punts? Yeah, to an extent, but also the most probably consistent piece of your entire special teams organization has been the punt return. Isaiah Garcia Castaneda has not muffed a punt. You don't really worry about him muffing a punt. He's a guy that has completely embraced the role of, look, I'm not going to be running routes probably. I'm farther down on the wide receiver depth chart. But my role, my job here for Nebraska football
secure the ball.
Is to get them a possession. Get to start a possession somewhere. Make the good decision of, do I let this go in the end zone, or do I fair catch it at the 12-yard line? Like, we haven't talked about that. Don't forget what just happened in 2021 with the whole safety and the punt in Illinois, where you're down at the 1 because you caught the ball at the 2-yard line, your momentum brought you backwards, and you stepped out of bounds. Like things like that have happened at Nebraska. I think punt return is the least of the concerns.
And you know what, Nick, to your point, and across coaching staffs, across, it wasn't just, this is not just a rule thing, or just for us. I mean, this thing has gone on for, like you mentioned, since 2021, past 3 years in Nebraska, in such a piece of the game that is so crucial that can cost you games. And I'm telling you, if this part does not get fixed this week, Rutgers is going to expose it. You can bank on it. If it does not get fixed, it's because Greg Schiano's team, special teams in particular, they will make you pay the price. He reminds me of Frank Beamer out of Virginia Tech, of how they would make you pay the price if you bumbled on special teams.
Guys, you know this at a much higher level than I do. In sports, the ball finds you.
Yeah.
Like the ball finds you. Situation finds you.
Yep.
So as the more and more that Nebraska continues to have special teams blunders, guess what's going to
better teams will make you pay.
Well, eventually decide games. It's going to be what we've seen the last couple of years, where special teams have decided games, and a field goal can change the game.
Well, fellas, a field goal against Illinois last week. Yeah, I'm not saying it wins it, but it definitely changes up their play calling, etc. It's a momentum changer.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's simple, but it's not easy. Think about this. Football itself is a very simple sport, but it's not easy. It's very simple, but it's not easy.
It's simple all around, but I'll let you finish.
Yeah, but you have to figure this piece out, which is so crucial, in that you really hamstring your football team. Not just, everything. Because we make a drive down the field, and you drive down there, and you leave maybe a $1:30 on the clock, our 35-yard line. You miss the field goal. Now you've left that opposing team, with a minute 15, minute 10 to drive down and do the thing that we couldn't do. That's just one scenario of many when you can't take care of field goals. And also, I'm going to say this, punt coverage.
Guys, so
I go on and on.
We got this text in, and I want to let you guys kind of run wild and think about this. Sean Callahan tweeted out the other day, And thanks to Big Bird for sending this in. Greg Schiano's teams in his entire time at Rutgers have blocked 71 kicks, 41 punts, 17 field goals, 13 extra points, and have scored 63 non-offensive touchdowns during his entire time at Rutgers.
Hey,
what
Raff,
did you just say? What did you just say, Nick?
Hold on. We got some waivers out in the car. Thank you so much, y'all. Appreciate it. The whole family was out there waving, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys in the Silver Ride.
What did you just say, Nick? You said the ball finds you. And lo and behold, here we come next week, and you're going against what some would call special teams gurus. So you're going to find out.
What did I text you during the game?
Oh, I don't know if I can read that on air.
I'm not laughing.
I forgot.
What about Schiano? I texted former about Schiano. I said, if this goes again, remember the one I sent you about that? I said, if we do this against Rutgers next week, it's going to cost us, man. That team, Greg Schiano's team, even when he was in the pros, I'm telling you, he is our Frank Beamer of college football right now. Look at this, 71 block kicks, okay? 41 punts, 17 field goals, 13 extra points. They have scored 63 non-offensive touchdowns during his time at Rutgers. 63. This has to be fixed. And first of all, we know they know that, but man, we want to see it on Saturdays now because it's going to cost us throughout this time. Folks, when we come back, we'll talk about overall possession.
Can I say something real quick, though?
Absolutely.
Y'all didn't have y'all piece. Okay, my turn.
Oh, no. You was coming back with you.
No, because one thing Nick mentioned, and he said it, so it's been a while now. I was trying to keep it in there, but I lost what he did. But Nick said something that I was going to eventually get to, which is this. If you're going to have a special team become successful as a unit, you got to have guys on that field that want to be out there. Everybody hates special teams. So you got to find the guys in the locker room that want to be out there, not just because they're asked to be out there or to say to the coach, hey, I need you out here at R5 or as a gunner or whatever. You got guys that got to be out there that want to be out there just as much they want to be a running back, just as much they want to be a linebacker, just as much they want to be a strong safety starting. Because the backups are on special teams. Let's start there first. And then then it's the coaching after that. Okay, once you got the guys that want to be out there to make plays for their team, then the coaches got to coach them on technique, on everything from blocking to kicking to tackling a punter or a kick returner. It's all technique. Not saying they're not doing it, but it starts first with the guys who are going to do it. When you have that roster of special teamers, you look at all your backups who are non-starters and be like, who do I want to be a dog on my punt coverage, my kickoff return, my field goal block and protect? Who's going to do the job? Who's going to listen and take it serious? Because AD from the time you started playing football, Raff too, Nick, nobody wanted to play special teams other than the kickers. The guys don't want to be out there tackling. Why? Because they want to be starting on defense or offense.
And AG, I'll say this.
That's why Beamer ball worked. That's why Bill Belichick had championships. That's why Harbaugh, that's in Baltimore. I always get the name Jay or John. So I'll just say one of the Harbaughs, if not both, they were special team coach because once you're a special teamer, you touch everybody on the roster in terms of you talk to them. So you find out who the best players are on the special teams because of what they are and who they are. You find that out real quick.
And AG, you go back to the championship years. So not even just championship years. You go to outside Nebraska.
Our years.
You go to our
years.
What
did Coach Osborne do in our locker room pregame?
Man, he would.
What did he do, Nick? What did he do?
He
read the guys that were on special teams.
Yep.
He was reading off the starters on the special teams.
Yep. And AG, those cats wanted to be on there, and they played lights out. You look at Terrell
exactly because they knew that it was a part of the game. It was a third of the game. It's 3 parts of football: offense, defense, and special team. If you don't have the crew of players that are on the special team, eventually that crew. You don't have a crew of players that don't want to be out there. That crew will lose the game for you.
And the thing too is, I think knowledge is key too. You never can assume. One thing like being a coach is you can never assume that your players know. I mean, like that first punt. I mean, we had a guy 5 yards deep in the end. I have no clue what he was doing back there. I don't know if he saw the returner go back in the end zone. You got to have that knowledge. You got to
special teamers.
You cannot assume anything.
No,
it was regulations. They got to know.
Yeah. And fellas, let's be honest here. We'll go to break. Let's be honest, you guys. Purdue was not a very good football team.
No,
I mean that's the bottom line. And we slugged it out We slugged it out with them for literally 2.5, almost 3 quarters until we woke up in the fourth, man.
It was 0-0 at the half.
0-0. And it was one of the ugliest games
That's why I said
seen.
late. I think it was late. Like I said, late third quarter. That's when the game woke up.
Yep.
Both teams woke up. Like, all right, we're playing football here in West Lafayette. So here we go.
When we come back, we'll talk some more Husker football. Winning ugly is still winning. But what are some things that you were glad to see on Saturday's 28-10 victory in Nebraska over Purdue, West Lafayette? We'll be back to discuss that one more. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. October is pork month, so now through October 6th, enjoy bone-in pork shoulder for $1.88 per pound. Fairway's hickory smoked bacon 16-ounce packs for $4.99, thick-cut bone-in chops for $1.99 per pound, and a half-hog bundle all month for $199. Call 402-486-6611 for a custom cut and wrap. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Hi, I'm State Senator Bo Ballard. I was born and raised right here in Lancaster County. I understand the value of hard work by being involved in our family business. I built my own company, creating jobs right here in our community. Nebraska families and business owners need lower taxes, more affordable health care, and a great education system. That is why I fought for the largest tax cut in Nebraska history, reduce the cost of healthcare, and help pass the biggest investment in our public schools. I'm Senator Bo Ballard, and I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th. Paid for by Ballard for Nebraska.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Escape the ordinary gym experience and unlock a new you with 3 Pillars Performance. Whether you're a high school athlete, college student, or former athlete, 3 Pillars Performance's state-of-the-art facility and certified trainers are dedicated to helping you achieve your fitness goals. Join a community that helps you get leaner, stronger, and move better than you ever have before. Visit 3 Pillars Performance online at 3pillarsperformance.com or in person at 5620 South 49th Street in Lincoln. Maximize your athletic potential with 3 Pillars Performance today.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent too?
It's called service.
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and proud to be involved in our community. Property tax relief is important to every family. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history, and I will continue to advocate for property tax relief. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th. Paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Davis Plumbing is a locally owned company specializing in a wide range of plumbing services for both commercial and residential customers. Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and has a team of experienced plumbers ready to help you with any project, big or small. Customer satisfaction and peace of mind is their number one priority. So for any commercial or residential project, give Davis Plumbing a call today at 402-525-6922. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call John Henry's at 402-435-5555 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-435-5555.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Hey, it's Jake Sorensen. Join us this Tuesday, October 1st from 6 to 8 a.m. when the break meets the bird. That's right, early break at Early Bird, 19th and K from 6 to 8 a.m. Stop by, see myself, Steve Sipple, and Bill Bush for live remote and the best breakfast in town with free parking. Early Bird, 19th and K on Tuesday, October 1st. We'll see you there.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back on this Victory Monday. We talk special teams. That's a conversation that go on for a long time. The bottom line is this: it must get fixed.
Yeah, let's do it this way, guys. We only have a couple of minutes here in this segment so we can stay on time and get out of here and hand things off to the captain. I'm going to stay out of this conversation. AG, I want you to go first, Raff second, and then AD third. One positive that you saw on Saturday, what was it? And why? If you had to pick one thing to really talk about and dissect, where are we at?
It's what I started with, the explosion in the third quarter. You have a first half where there's not much going on, no scoring, right? That could be really demotivating to a player, to a team. But they kept searching. They kept chucking away at Purdue's defense, Purdue's offense, and eventually, boom, they found a crack, and that crack just opened up, and then the water went flowing in terms of scoring points, creating turnovers, and just being in a position to win. Even though it was an ugly victory, as we were calling it earlier, it's a win in its own itself, and it's a double down too, because this is within the conference, and so this is stuff that's going to be important towards the end of this season if we'll have an opportunity to go to Lucas Oil Field for the West Division. So. Or whatever, how they got it separated this point now of the Big Ten. So yeah, I say at the end of the day, it's a win, but we go to the film, we watch it, we correct the mistakes, and move forward and get ready for the game. So that's where that was the for me a silver lining, because to come away with a victory, you got to have some effort, and they always have effort since day one this season. So having that there, something that was missed throughout the previous years, is what I look at. No matter how the game, because all the errors, all the mistakes that we talked about, that's where we go to the film and practice field to coach it out. The players recognize where their mistakes were, and get them corrected and move on from there.
Mm-hmm. What's up with you, Raff?
Biggest positive for me, it's a win. We were going into halftime tied at 0, and you're thinking to yourself, oh no, this is going to be one of these games where Nebraska is going to come down, and they've had a way of giving them away at the end of those games, and they got a victory. And then, I mean, Barney, he's dangerous. He's fun to watch.
He really is. He really is. First of all, I would say the same thing, Rav. An ugly win's a win. I'll take the win any way I can. The way that Nebraska imposed their will in the second half, particularly the fourth quarter. We've been saying we want to see Nebraska finish. They finished. It may not have been the prettiest way in the first half.
But start.
They definitely didn't start well. Exactly. And it's like that in every sport. You may not have a good start, but you sure as heck better finish strong. And Nebraska definitely finished strong. Obviously, reeling off 21 points in the fourth quarter. Another thing that I liked, there were 0 turnovers. We did not turn the ball over. It would have been catastrophic, as bad as we were playing in the first half, that had to be turned the ball over as well. Dylan made some very smart decisions. There was ones he just threw out of bounds. If there was no one there, just got rid of it.
Yeah.
And that is a breath. Absolutely. That was a breath of fresh air. So 0, obviously, first and foremost, you won the game. That's first and foremost. And folks, let's be honest, you guys. Winning is not easy in any division, but particularly the Big Ten, it's not easy to do. You look at the Illinois versus Penn State game, and Illinois slugged it out as long as they could with Penn State, and Penn State just overshadowed with, depth, talent, and execution. You look at the game with Alabama. You imagine how sick they would have been, because I think one of our texts earlier, I forget what it was, said Bama almost pulled in Nebraska, of years past. They're up 28 points. And for Georgia to come back and actually take the lead, and the freshman sensation Ryan Williams there, the receiver, that's a whole nother talk we can have tomorrow. That young man is well beyond his years. It was just, so it shows you it's hard at any division, any level to win. So for Nebraska to come away with the win was great, because here's the thing about it. If they lose this game, my whole outlook is a lot different. I'm just thinking, oh boy.
Just simply put, guys, 3-2 feels a whole lot different than 4-1.
Absolutely. So
I mean, let's not forget what the expectation is going into the season, right? Get to a bowl game. Nebraska has
2 games.
What is it? 7 games. They need to win 2 of their next 7.
Oh no, let's not start that. No. We did that last year.
No, it's not start nothing. It's just reality.
2 of the next 7.
Your goal right now, just beat Rutgers. That's it. It's week by week. Just beat Rutgers.
It'd be a big win too.
If there'd be a big win, that'll be a big win to beat Rutgers. Rutgers, man, is no joke. Washington came in, outgained them by a lot more yards.
Yeah, Washington also left about 17 points on the field.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I mean, it can be the same exact thing that we talked about with the last segment.
Exactly.
Where if Nebraska, they choose to leave, 13 points on the field. Well, yeah, you're probably going to lose the game too.
And Shiano, the very thing we talked about, special teams. So they're going to, any warts you have, they're going to show when you play against Greg Shiano special teams. So I was glad we won the game. Ugly, but take it. Just take it. Take the win. Out of Dodge. Absolutely. Folks, we'll be back with our last segment. It's The Drive, 93.7 A Ticket.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their brand new caramel apple butter cream cheese or apple coffee cake muffins through their new partnership with local apple orchard Picnic Hill. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Escape the ordinary gym experience and unlock a new you with 3 Pillars Performance. Whether you're a high school athlete, college student, or former athlete, 3 Pillars Performance's state-of-the-art facility and certified trainers are dedicated to helping you achieve your fitness goals. Join a community that helps you get leaner, stronger, and move better than you ever have before. Visit 3 Pillars Performance online at 3pillarsperformance.com or in person at 5620 South 49th Street in Lincoln. Maximize your athletic potential with 3 Pillars Performance today.
I can't believe I just scratched that card. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent too?
It's called service.
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket. Every Saturday morning now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Eerie. Wow. A little bit of breaking news here.
Yeah,
Did you confirm?
Crazy.
Yeah. Shams was the one to report it.
Go ahead, Nick.
Dikembe Mutombo has unfortunately passed away.
What?
15 minutes ago.
58
Shams
years old.
Yeah, Shams of The Athletic has reported that Mutombo has passed away, unfortunately.
Nick just said
due to brain cancer.
He goes, AD, what was the guy used reference to? He goes, I said Dikembe Mutombo. He goes, well, he just passed away. I'm like,
yeah,
right. I'm like, I thought one of y'all said Dikembe Mutombo earlier in today's show.
Terrible.
Oh my goodness.
And he did so much, man. In the Congo,
Internationally, in the NBA, everything. Yeah.
That is terrible news. The late Dikembe, the former NBA player Dikembe Mutombo, folks, passed away at 58 due to brain cancer. Just announced 12 minutes ago. So thoughts and prayers go out to Dikembe Mutombo's friends, family, all of them. Just a phenomenal player, obviously, man, and just a great ambassador, if you would, to the Congo and worldwide as well. Raff, what do you got for us, RGT, my man?
All right. First off, just let everybody know that this segment is proudly sponsored by Floyo's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Floyo's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you have to do is visit FloriosNE.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders or get any type of catering that you might need. Today's Raff's Good Take, proudly sponsored by Cigars Lounge on 800 Q Street. Go on there between 12 and 5 p.m. to get 15% off your tab. All you have to do is just tell them that you listen to The Drive and 93.7 The Ticket. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Maury Enders and the Lincoln Community Playhouse staff for everything they do in the community to give people that opportunity to learn about acting and be in shows and stuff like that. They've got some great shows coming up this season. Charlotte's Web, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, and The Lion King and Cinderella. So if you want any information on that or to become involved in the Lincoln Community Playhouse, all you have to do is visit lincolnplayhouse.com. So Maury and the Lincoln Community Playhouse, you are Raff's Good Take.
Love it, man. Love it. The 80 Attitude Adjustment today, folks, is a special day because it's my wife Brooke's 51st birthday. We went to dinner last night and celebrated with the kids. Appreciate Booker T's birthday. An amazing woman that gives her heart and soul to her family, her friends, and just doesn't know a stranger. She's always looking for someone that she can help. And that is such a beautiful trait that she has. And house is always a place to where it's regardless of what holiday is, you're going to know what holiday is by walking in the crib. That's for sure.
It smells like the holiday.
Yes. It does. You walk in there, it's almost like, okay, where we at, man? But does so much for us and our family. Brooke, we appreciate, we love you, and happy 51st birthday to Brooker T, man.
There it
Amazing
is.
lady.
Was she doing the splits at the Applejack Festival, or was
Yes.
Okay.
No, that was one of those things. One of those things that you can walk across obstacle thing, and did the splits. I was like, whoo. That was ACLs, MCLs, groins, and everything else.
Hamstrings, flexors.
They're like, Dad, are you going to try? I said, absolutely not.
AG, got anything to wrap it up?
Yeah, I got something to wrap it up. And I think this would be a good little starter for the players in that locker room to get motivated for this record game. So it says, don't wait until you die to be reborn. Your past does not define who you are. It's only the muscle that you are building for the future.
There you go.
So I love it. A lot in that message, and they can learn from that. Means you can learn from this last game, just like every game, and move and get ready for Rutgers. Get ready for the next game down the line.
That's it. Learn the lesson and move on. Learn the lesson. Terrell Blackshirt was speaking around the window, scared me. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. All right, Raffy.
All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your Monday. Remember, be nice to each other, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.